Hi there, it's your girl Lisa Nichols here. As we move into the holiday season, I want to check in with you and I want to acknowledge you. Like there's so much that we've navigated through. I want to take a moment to celebrate you. This year, we lived and loved in a landscape that keeps evolving. I call it a dynamic space to be in. The past few years have been unique to say the least. We've hurt, we've healed, we've survived, we've thrived, and we've lived. We've had to take a pause. We've had to take our breath. We've had to take time. And we've had to turn around and take our lives back. As we wrap up this year, may we enter into this holiday season with a strengthened sense of gratitude. You know, there's so much that I have to be grateful for. First, my health. And then my family's health. My family have navigated through so much, and just to have them around to call, to pop on Zoom with, to talk them into wearing matching pajamas this holiday season with me, to getting married and starting a new family in the Bahamas with my husband, Marcellus, to our first live event in 36 months, our first live large event, Speaking Right to Make Millions. And I'm so grateful for this community. I mean, the way we locked and loaded in 2020, the way we kept each other going, I think I called it the purposeful challenge or something. It was just, I literally could have called it the stay sane challenge. 38 days of possibility. That's what it was. 38 days of possibility. And how so many people jumped on board, and how over the last 36 months, we've found each other. We've held on to each other. We've encouraged each other. We've supported one another. We've all worked so hard. And now it's time to go within, to check on yourself, to make sure that you're okay, to make sure that your mind and your spirit and your soul feels fed, to give yourself what you need, to sit in silence or in prayer, or to dance and sing and celebrate. We're crossing this finish line of 2022 together. This is your time. This is our time. So I just wanted to get a fast check-in with you and check on those around you. I want to make sure that you're okay, I'm okay. You make sure that your family's okay. Check in on your coworkers. Check in on your employees. Check in on your friends. Are they okay? Make sure they're okay. We do a post check in my company. We do a post check in my family. We, send me a green heart if you're good. Send me a yellow heart if you need some, prayers, or if you need some time. Send me a black heart if things are not looking so good and you're waving a white flag saying, come, SOS. Check in on your people. Make sure that they're okay. But first of all, check on yourself. When you only show up for other people, then it's only a matter of time before you're going to run out of gas. I know personally, I've run out of gas before. So there are a lot of people in line for you to check on, but my request is that you put yourself at the front of the line. That's my request. I invite you to spend this time filling your own cup. We pour and pour and pour and pour and pour and make sure that every cup around us is filled. But I want to make sure that you're not serving other people from a half empty cup or from a bone dry cup. Fill your cup up first. What do you need? Some time, some energy, some space? What do you need? And once your cup is filled, serve others from your overflow. You have a divine assignment on your life. You are an unrepeatable miracle. No one can do you like you. You are the only person that can do you. And if you don't do all of you, guess what? You will never be done. No one can bring to the world what you can bring to the world. And living an abundant life is, in fact, your birthright. I'll say it again. It is your birthright. to live an abundant life. Abundant relationships, abundant health. That means you feel good in your body. That means your relationships feel abundant. That means they feel full. Abundance in your business. That means you have joy doing what you do every day. Abundance in your finances. You have time freedom. You have financial freedom. All of that is your birthright. But to get from where you are to where you deserve to be, you're gonna need to prioritize yourself first. It's not an option, and it's not magic, and it's not in the gift box. You can't open up the gift box and it's your abundant life waiting. No, no. You need to invest in yourself. You need to trust yourself. You need to be willing to invest in you. You are a great investment. You know why? Because you're a great ROI on your investment, return on investment. Investing in myself, and man, when I tell you I invested what I didn't have, I invested what I thought I didn't have. I invested scared. I invested nervous, but I invested in my mental health, my emotional well-being, my spiritual growth, my physical, and my economic growth. And I'm here to tell you it was the best investment I ever made. Now, I didn't always follow up and follow through, not every time. But then I got back in the saddle and I entrusted me again and invested in me again. When I finally invested in myself and made my goals non-negotiable, everything began to change. This holiday season, I invite you. I invite you as your sister friend. I remind you as your sister friend that as you're gifting other people, gift yourself something for you as well. The way you take the time to make sure that everyone else gets the gift that they deserve, the gift that will make them feel special, the gift that can help elevate their lives. Now is the time to give yourself the gift. Now, here's what I love. When you give a gift like the gift of personal growth, it becomes the gift that keeps on giving. Now, perfume is amazing and I got my favorites, but at some point they run out. A sweater is nice, but at some point it's out of season. But personal development, it's like the building block. It just keeps you going and it keeps you growing. And there's no better gift this year. There's no better gift this time. There's no better gift in this season of the world than personal development. Playful out for you on your goals and your dreams. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Gladiators don't spend the last month of the year completely checked out. Gladiators are still gladiating. I can tell you personally. As the rest of the world slows down, it's the perfect time and the perfect opportunity to fuel yourself for the next year. Now, it doesn't mean we're running hard. I do take my time off. I take about 30 to 40 days off. But inside of those 30 to 40 days that I take off, I'm with my family. I'll probably be TikToking with my bonus daughter a little bit. And I'll watch some movies with my husband. And we'll play Uno as a family and charades as a family. And we'll play Jenga. We'll do all that stuff. But there are those moments in between. You best believe that I am taking stock and I am setting up my next year. The world needs you to love on you. The world needs you to nourish you, to honor you, to take care of you, because somebody is going to be watching you in 2023. And who you are, how you show up, the way you liberate, the way you operate, the way you shine, is going to be their oxygen. After all, your life doesn't just belong to you. You were really brought here to inspire us. And we're not going to always tell you when you're inspiring us. We're just going to watch you as you inspire us. So enjoy the holidays, but make sure you're preparing for your next season as well. Thank you for being an amazing, critical part of my tribe. I don't take your presence for granted. I hope that in some way that I showed up and let you know that I'm here for you in any way, and that the best ways that I can be here for you. I honor you and I truly celebrate you. But most importantly, I want you to know that I love you. And I mean that. I have an agape love for you. I don't say that as a shtick. I don't say that because the word feels good. I say that because I can have an agape love for you, the most pure love with no judgment, with no expectations. I can have that for you, and I do. I wish you the most extraordinary season, a season of self-care, self-reflection, but equally as important, self-celebration. Reach back and pat yourself on the back. You've done a great job this year. And as you do that, I'll be celebrating you in the background as your sister in prosperity and in possibility. I cannot wait to see you in 2023.